Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Dak, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory, our experimental alternate mega base series. So, in our last episode, not that we can see anything, so I've gone and padded all this out. This is a monstrous size for a base from down here. We went and got Caterium smelting up and running. I did want to do all of it, but apparently it took longer than I thought. Anyway, as you can see, I've got explosives in my hand. So let's see how this works. Tap R to reload. Guess we didn't really need it. I assume you right click. That's awesome. I love it. Either way, that is our Caterium unlocked, which is just what we wanted. And as you can see, I went and got the infrastructure up and ready. Now, can I get foundations in here? It's not going to do what I normally do, but it's still going to make it square, which is kind of what I want. I guess that's right. And clever me, didn't bring the portable miners. Let's just make some of those then, shall we? We only need two, and I have sorted all my inventory out. I was actually quite busy last night off camera. I'll show you in a second what I got up to. But we want this in first. That looks fairly straight. Yes, it's not quite on the tiles, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring power in. Never mind. Two of these will generate 480 Caterium, which is just what we want. And you can just go straight into that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's go and bring some power back round then. I did have to adjust this ramp slightly, just so it looked a little bit more fluid. But yeah, busy last night. We've got a new line on top there. That is Caterium, which is around about there somewhere. I did get it on top of my oil lines coming in, like I said I would do. You know what? We might as well just take you out a little bit. Shuffle you across to here, and obviously it's just becoming night time. Not really what we want, but encroaching on the... Tell you what then. If we go to about there, you can hook up that one and not encroach on any lines or walls or whatever it's getting stuck on. Hopefully this now reaches to the corner. Yeah. So let's go and plop that in there and over there. I'm just going to run it straight into the corner because we don't really want it on the ramp. I don't think there's any real purpose for it being on the ramp. Tuck that into there. Can I get this so that it's... That'll do. And there you go. Off it goes, 480, and blast off. Go. Go, go, go. It does take forever to get going, doesn't it? I should really watch the animation and then I know when it's going to kick him. There we go. Even more Caterium. So, let's go and have a look at what I was doing off camera. Because like I say, I was quite busy last night. I was on for about 3 hours. Excuse me. It was just bits and bobs that I said I was going to set up. So here's Caterium line 1 coming in, what I'm stood on. There is Caterium line number 2, and underneath is Caterium line number 3, which is just over yonder. You know, the original one that we set up. Now, if I stand here, can anybody spot anything that's different before I go running anywhere? I am going to tell you what I've done, but we're just going to run towards it first. So, yeah, I've got all these. What did I do up there? Realistically, I just got the foundations all placed in. Can you tell what I did there? Quartz. We've got quartz in. And also I find a load of... There's 2 iron nodes there, which I could actually join up. Well, I need one to join up with that, but then there's 4 there. And you've got to think there's probably, like Spike, more around here somewhere. So I can actually make that a full line now, should I choose. There was more coal out there, which we are going to need for the explosives at some point. But yeah, this line. In fact, let's go and have a bit of an adventure. I really didn't mean to fall off there, but anyway. I want to show you the path. that I had to use to get all the way out here. We will get to the Caterium, well, making Quickwire soon enough, but yeah, I just want to show you what I've been doing. There's more than this. It didn't just take me 3 hours to do these 2 lines running back, 'cause it's actually quite quick when you get into the rhythm of it. And I've been thinking, I could either build a separate factory down here for the quartz, or I could get it up onto the underbelly somehow and go after the Caterium, which I don't actually think's a terrible idea, but I've got to get explosives in somewhere as well. Maybe we want that on the underbelly as well. I could actually start building on this side closest to me, past that iron mine there. Because then it's not going to be in the way of any lines, really. If I go further out, we'll see about that though, because we're a fair way away from there yet. So yeah, literally just joined it straight through this. Did I alter that? No, it's meant to be quartz times 2, because I've got the 2 Mark 4 lines coming in. I know a lot of people don't like the floaty paths, but it's how I've chose to do it, and it's how I'm sticking with it. I could just go and put foundations underneath them so they didn't look quite as floaty, but I'm not going to run all the way out, by the way. I'm just showing you generally the path. It just zigzags through there, goes through the mountain, and then it drops down. It's not actually that long a run. I've already gone and chainsawed all of the trees and everything down, so it's a nice clear walkway, and all is good. There is also some sulphur not far from here. I think it's around about there. I am going to have to get that, because it is only a normal, and the other thing that I did off camera was bring in sulphur, so I could get the explosives, obviously. And the sulphur that I've got, I forgot to actually mark it off. It's around there somewhere, so that was very easy. We just joined it up to this bridge that goes across that way somehow, and it comes back in over this way somewhere. Let's go and show you. Oh, rammed my face into that one a little bit too hard. The Caterium is all hooked up, so that'll be flowing in already, and it'll be ready for us when we get back. Well, I say get back, we're not really going anywhere. Whoop, did not mean to do that. Sulphur, where did I break it off? It's up here. So I thought, if I bring it round the back where this stone comes in, it's that one up there. Might actually be easier if I go up on top to show you. Let's use this. I've not used this in God knows how long. Oop. I'm fairly sure we bang our heads. Yes, we do. Yeah, we can't see it from there. Need to go up. But yeah, I literally just connected the outposts up. I don't think I did anything else off camera, other than fill the foundations in on the underbelly. Where are we? Sulphur is the topmost line coming in from this direction now. So that is a normal node over there. Like I say, I'm going to have to hook it up to the one that's over that way somewhere, so we can get a full Mark 4 line coming in, but I'll do that in my own time. I won't bore you guys with it. But yeah, it was a fairly productive night of homework. But today, like I've said, we are wanting... Oh, I got so good at that off camera. We're wanting to go and continue with our Caterium. So then, that is everything in the underbelly upgraded to a Mark 4. Oh, that's what else I went and did. As you can see in the middle now, we've got things that tell us what's above us, just so I know where to jump off should I need certain things. So yeah, that should be all Caterium lines coming in, nice and full. I told you I'd get it done off camera. I did. Happy days. So, what do we want now? Quickwire being made. So, I think our first machine, nope, will want to be on this tile. Again, I'm not bothered about that. The outputs will be here. They are going to have to step up anyway. Maybe it'll be... Let's sort the exit out first. Normally we go one up. That's in the middle, and that goes that way. You can jump up. Excuse me. And then you'd be actually coming on this path here. So one... Oh, will you not let me do it? Them lag spikes again. Far too frequent. Where am I? 1, 2. Can you come across here and not clip horribly through that? That's actually fine by me. This tree needs to go. But yeah, Quickwire's up and running. In fact, I need it to connect straight up there. I didn't need Quickwire anywhere else, did I? I don't think so, because that's steel and steel. Then we've got Quickwire, and then further up towards the end, we've got Quickwire, because our computer's Quickwire. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we can start joining that up over there once we've done. So, if we only got the one design for Quickwire, it would seem. I'm sure there's an alternate recipe for that, but I guess we're not using it. So, we're going to want 30 machines. That's a given. Just to make sure that I'm not guessing incorrectly. 450 divided by 15 is 30 machines. The 30 machines are going to give me 1,800 Quickwire. 1,800 divided by 450 is exactly 4 lines. I should have known that because it's, yeah, 1,800. Multiple of 9, yeah. So, 30 machines, I guess we best get going. How did I do the constructors over yonder? Do I do them on a 1 tile gap now? Or do I have the one in the middle? The constructors, and there is a 1 gap in the middle. I'm not sure if this is going to go over the edge of the map. It shouldn't. I really hope it doesn't, because that's going to be a bit of a pain, so I don't know what I'm going to do if I need to expand the underbelly anymore. So, 30 of these. I am going to have to count again, god damn it. 2, and this isn't expanded for 30 of these. 3, 4, didn't think about that, did I? 5, 6, might be able to get 15 in. 7, 8, 9, this is going to take a while. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I've got to do it on my own. 16, right, it's going to be close, isn't it? 16, right, this is the extra gap, so I would like the extra gap. 17, space, 18, space, 19, space, 20, space, 21, space, 22, space, 23, space, 24, space, 25, space, 26, space, oh dear, 27, space, 28, space, 29, space, 30, space. Do we take damage on this tile? Let me just go out a bit further to show you how close I am to the edge of the map. So that's the tile we want. It really isn't that far. Should be somewhere there. So like I say, I really can't expand the factory much further out this way, because I'm right on the edge of the map. Like I say, if I'd have known that, I'd have built the map, the base, like what, just a little bit further that way, but never mind now. That is something I won't be doing off camera, moving the entire base a few tiles across. I know I said I wasn't being lazy anymore, but that's a little bit over the top, don't you think? So we've got lines coming in, constructor, lines going out, space. And we can just build our way back. If we build about halfway back and then fill the bit behind us in, I am going to have to go and grab more concrete. Because I didn't take into account the fact that I needed 30 tiles worth of constructors. I could just compact them all. That's actually something I could do. I may have to go and condense up my base if I need to get more lines in at some point, but you know, that's future events. We're not doing that anytime soon. Don't lag while I'm out here. It terrifies me. I know we're on a fairly sturdy surface like, but that's not the point. At least I better do this from that side when I go and get the concrete. Good. Let's go. And 4 lines for 30 machines. That's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Because I'm going to need 7.5 lines. 7.5 machines. I can do it, but it might not look pretty. It might not look pretty. What a horrible number. I guess that's why you want the alternate recipes, but I'm sure I've seen the Quickwire alternate recipe before. Isn't it something like Quickwire and copper or something weird? I mean, it's not like we're using the copper for anything, so it wouldn't be a problem. But I would have to get another resource down here, which is a little bit of a problem. Are you alright down there, Luna? I can hear you, and I can see you on the cap. Do you have to do that there, Luna? Excuse me. Don't want to see you licking yourself on camera. That's just filthy. There is no way to perfect this jump. You always get caught on that. It's a little bit upsetting, but never mind. You're coming under. You're coming under. Go on then. Come and lie down. She must be sick to death of me recording by now. I'm actually quite far in front. What are we on? We are on the 16th. And this episode will be going out on the 20th. So for me, that's quite far in front. I'm enjoying it at the minute, and the fact that I've got all my homework done does give me better opportunities to be able to record, because I've not got to do as much faffing about between episodes. Good. So that's all the foundations in that we needed. Beautiful. Now we can get all these in. Right, I've got to make sure they are all facing the right way. Good. We need to get these aligned properly. Hopefully no mistakes. Let's do it first time. Although to do it first time, I generally have to shut up so I can concentrate. It's not gonna happen. I'm rambling on whether you like it or not. So, what have you guys been watching recently? Generally, TV show-wise, you know what I'm up to date with. One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, Game of Thrones. A lot of people kicked off about that last episode. Again, I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I liked it. I've clearly messed something up. I think I've gone one tile too far. I'm sure I counted 25 twice. Let's count these on the way back then, as just to check. 30 of these. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will get this right first time in future. 7. Well, I can't promise that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I've got it right if it's lining up with that one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, come on, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. God damn it. I need one more on the end. Well, I are good at counting. Haha. No, that was quite stupid actually. Should be able to do that first time nowadays. Anyway, let's get the splitters in. And I'm probably going to count these again in my head. No, I'm not. I'm going to say it out loud. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 10. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is. 11, 12. Lag spike. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Come on. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, we did mess it up, and by we I mean me. So this one will be tile number 30. Well, machine number 30, and then that'll be walk round space. So we know we can't really go out much further than this foundation down here. And that is just where we want it to be. This side's going to be easier to join up than the other side, and you need to be told what to do, and we need to get all the wires in. But yeah, you know generally what I'm up to date with. YouTube-wise, I've been loving watching Neil House play Portal 2. The nostalgia is real. Absolutely love watching it. It makes me laugh because it's his VODs from Twitch. And at the end of the last one, somebody must have made some sort of comment on Twitch calling him an idiot or something for him being too slow. Now, this is probably coming from a person who has already played Portal. I have already played Portal myself. You can generally, once you've seen the test, remember what happens. Which I can. I can see what needs to be done, but obviously he's not taking any advice from anybody, which I can't fault the dude. And he's wanting to do it himself, and at the end he did get a little bit angry with one person. Like I say, they must have called him an idiot or called him slow or something. That's just not on, really. Like I always say, if you want to be insulting, you can at least have what is it? Constructive criticism, not just outright calling somebody an idiot. If you don't like what they're doing, like that, if you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch it. That's fair enough to me. But to sit and call the dude an idiot while he's there providing essentially free entertainment for everybody. I've spoke to somebody that I first started watching, Conflict Nerd, the very first YouTuber I started watching that I don't actually watch anymore, unfortunately. I had a conversation with him while he was on Grand Theft Auto, I believe, back when I watched that, about people that kick off while you're streaming. It's essentially like a heckler for a comedian and stuff like that, and performers. You just don't need it. You don't need it. I'm actually glad that he kind of shot the dude down. I'm sure the chat would have been supporting Neil House because, you know, the dude is very good at the game. Well, Portal 2. He needs a bit of practice, but it's his first time through it. Give him a break. Jesus. If you've played the game before, obviously it's going to be a lot easier for you. Obviously. You know what? I've never thought about this, but I could just do that. Not exactly like that, though. Could I have done that over on my other one? What am I even doing? Oh, yeah, this one wouldn't be facing the right way, would it? I'm going to go and have a look. Because that does make it a load neater. I'm sure I had it loop just around the top. Just 1 second. Dry mouth. Managed to do it without spilling it everywhere today. Yippee for me. Yeah, there's no reason for this. There's no reason to change it either, like, but it just does just make it look a little bit more clean. Admittedly, I have got to take out a load just to make it happen, but... So yeah, I'm glad that he shot the dude down. It gave me a decent laugh anyway, so... we can't do it here, because it's a foundry. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I guess I'll just be rebuilding this one moment. Can you not give me the snapping lines, please? And merger. I've also been watching, he's just started a new Factorio. What is it? The Space Explorer thing. I can't remember the actual name of the series. If you like Factorio, and I assume if you're watching this you like that sort of game anyway, you know, the factory building sort of game. If you like that, it looks cool. It is dead cool. Factorio with moving robots and stuff. I did connect all that back up, didn't I? Yes, it seems fine. So let's go back to what we were actually doing. I was about to say, don't I have ignots on me? Toxic Time Waster, what's he doing in a minute? The Robo Hotel. I'm loving that so far. The last episode I watched, he wanted, and I kid you not, to get drugs up and going to give it to the manager of his hotel. I thought that was hilarious. And in case you want to know generally how that series goes, RimWorld, normally you're fighting to survive, build a rocket, get off the planet sort of thing. I believe he's got it on peaceful mode, which I never actually knew you could do. I'm tempted to have my own RimWorld peaceful series. Not yet, though. I'm doing Subnautica Sub-Zero next. But yeah, RimWorld peaceful mode. He's literally building a hotel. So he's got the hospitality mod. There are loads of mods that he uses. Absolutely loads. He's got an hour-long video explaining all the mods that he's got set up, which is very informative. If you're going to watch one of his series, it is worth watching just so you know what the hell is going on beforehand, rather than just jumping in and being like, oh, what's that, what's that, what's that. But yeah, hospitality mod, generally. People come in, they go to his shop that he's built up, stay in the hotel rooms, rate his hotel, leave him gifts. He's just going to build a bigger and bigger hotel with more and more androids, so, like, you know, robo-butlers sort of thing. It's a dead cool idea. I had thought if I was doing something with RimWorld again, because last time that series wasn't great, I'm actually better at it than that. It's just the brutal naked survivor, whatever it is. It's very difficult, and I'm not that brilliant at that game. I prefer to play it on lower difficulties and focus more on the building aspect. I think I would do like an industrial build, because there is an industrial mod that I've used before. Again, one that I spotted from Toxic Play. Industrial, like building an industrial factory, because you can get like unlimited resources once you've got it all up and running. The last time I did it, I did actually have it on like hard mode, and the fight, they just get in the way. I'm more of a building person than a fighting person. It's like on this, when you see me go out exploring, after a while, I just tend to run from the enemies because I don't want to play with them. Don't get me wrong, I understand the part of the game, and if you don't like it, then unlucky, but it's not why I play well, not why I play Factorio, Satisfactory, anything like that. I play it just for the building aspect because I like making megastructures. Anyway, that's what I've been watching. We need to now try and get 7.5 factories into online. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this one actually needs to split. So if I go like that, you can step up there. You've actually got to step up too. Could I not just do it on this line? Would that allow me to jump up too? It would. This is what I mean by it's going to be slightly messy. In fact, what's the shortest possible distance I could come out there? It's not going to let me do it because it doesn't like it. If I come out one more tile then, and then turn 1, 2, and go into there. So that's 7.5 going that way. Beautiful. And then that's the half. And that was half, not half. So half, and then we want 7 more machines on top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I don't think 2 would work there. It's too steep. Oh! Just one moment then. I didn't realise. If it can go in the middle, that's fine by me. It would look neater. I thought it was too steep though. I'm going to land on it. No, I'm not. 1 and 2. What? What? I must have built that one in the wrong place. Either way, we're going to go on this tile then, just so I know what all of them are going to work out. It's fine, it's fine. I hope I don't hit the roof. We should be able to go 4 belts high. Lag spike. It's in the middle. I don't get it. Excuse me. Can I just delete this, please? Thank you. 1, 2, and up you go. And then we want the same trick this way again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, and a half. And you can come at 2. That's 1 too far, isn't it? Yeah, come out to there. Come across to here, and in you go. And then you would just connect straight up into this, and then we should have 7 more machines here. I do hope I might remember to turn the merger on the other ones, or this is going to be a nightmare, because I'm going to have to remove them all again. We're at 30 minutes already. What even is that? Time just disappears on games like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are going to get this all finished off before I call this an episode, by the way. So, buckle up. It's going to be a touch longer. I have just got to get the belts in now, but I do want to get the actual Quickwire hooked back up to everything. So it's all good to go. Shouldn't you guys be That's actually a good thing. Because I can switch all the machines on at the same time. No, it's not. Go and hook the machines up now, you stupid. You need to hook this up to a connection. Why thank you, game. Why thank you. Why is this not connected? Dum-dum. You've literally put the power poles in and they don't join up to a single thing. That might be the issue. At least I spotted it before that made me look too silly, right? There we go. Machines are a go-go. So they can at least all start filling up now, while I'm getting the temperamental bit in. What else have I been watching? Just this morning, watched Toxic play, I can't remember the name of the game, shooty spaceship game. Looked quite cool. It's actually very similar to a game that Dark recommended to me a while ago, which I've not actually played since the day I got it, but never mind. Up and up, and then you go in. We'll sort the lines out from right down that side. So then I know where I want them all to go, and you can go up and up. There you go. No. What am I even doing? Madman. Absolute madman. Yeah, we want the one that comes out of that one to be joined up, and preferably that one to be joined up as well. I do believe I've got the maths right for this. Please let me know if I've not. But it seems like fairly simple maths, and I'd like to think I'm semi-decent at it. Only semi-decent though. If I was that good, I wouldn't need a calculator, would I? But from watching other people, I do know you shouldn't really maths on camera. It never works out. You do mistakes, and then people absolutely lay into you. From what I've seen, anyway. It is a bit nerve-wracking doing it on camera, but I try not to let it bother me. Like I say, I'm hoping you guys are going to point it out if I do it wrong. If you don't, then, well, it's as much your mistake as it is mine if you don't tell me how to do better. Because it is difficult talking and doing this at the same time. And you go into there and go into there. Nearly there. Did not mean to do that. As we're doing the belts back up, I will double check that we've got the right amount of machines joined together. That was just stupid. Ugh, stop it. Very nearly out of encased industrial beams as well. He says nearly out, and he's got 300 left. That to me is nearly out. For the amount of storage chest worth that I've used. Wow, that leg spike was foul. 300 really doesn't mean much, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a half. Half joins back round. That is good. So we've got get the hell off. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Right, let's bring this line back with us. We know these two are all good. I'm not a fan of that, but we are going to do it. Because it is max length. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's not centralised or anything like that, which is what upsets me slightly. And we might as well go up there and then up another one. And then these can all do the same thing. That one. Nope. Next one. Okay. Slightly different. Oh yeah, we need to go up 3 now, don't we? Before I go any further, let's just make sure that these machines are all correct. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Well, it's got to be right now because we've only got so many machines left. Cool. Where do you manage to go to? Unfortunately, well, it is right there. I'm going to have to get another stacker in there. Why does that other one not line up right? Because really it should get... No, it should go before. Yeah, it does make sense. I'm just thinking, do I like that or would I prefer it to be a more gentle slope? I guess it doesn't really make any difference whatsoever, really. Get you in there, you in there. And there we go. And that is line number 4 on top. It's not clipping into the roof or anything bizarre. And 1, 2, 3. This is masses more Quickwire than we had before. We barely had 1 full line before. We've now got 4. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this one. Yep. 1, 2, 3. In you go, and in you go. Oh, I really am just going to run out at the end. I refuse to finish the episode off this time. Not completed. I don't think we're far away from encased industrial beam production. It's where that concrete goes up, I believe. Steel pipes, and yeah. Let's just raid some of these machines. It should give me enough. I guess next episode we are back upstairs. Unless I start doing some of the newer stuff, but I want to get the older stuff upgraded first. I'll grab 1 more stack, that should be more than enough. Then these can plod on for a little while longer. Oh, we go. Yeah, I started taking this down, but I've got to shuffle it all up yet, so I'm not getting them in yet. Cool, let's go and get our Quickwire hooked up. I was just looking at something over there then. It didn't seem like it was right, but I'm fairly sure it is because I've not done anything to the steel in a while. And you go in. You go in. And you go in. Wunderbar. Now, I'm not going to do my normal splitting of things. Although, should I? What do these even go into upstairs? I know one goes into circuits. I would like dedicated lines rather than doing this my splitter trick. Because eventually we're going to need full stacks of everything, so it makes more sense to just have full lines going in and then we'll deal with whatever else, wherever else. You've gone well past that one, dum-dum. So, how do I do the other ones? I'm fairly sure it will be duh and duh. And then you go up. And then this one will turn out on this tile here. Don't lag. Dirt and dirt. I will get rid of this tree momentarily. In fact, I've got no excuse. I've got the chainsaw in my back pocket. So there's one lot of quick wire going in. And I just want to extend these out to as far as they'll go. 1, 2, 3. But I am still going to have 1, 2, 3 these on top, because I don't want it coming down before it gets past that, because otherwise it starts to look stupid. In fact, we might as well then drag it out at the full 6, had we not? Yeah. I want to get it all hooked back up before we finish, is my point. 1, 2, 3, then you can come back down. I'm fairly sure I did just place 3. Where did the other one go? I have no idea. It doesn't really matter, does it? In fact, there's really no point to connecting these up yet, because these are gonna move. In fact, didn't we need to get the quick wire ready for... Yes! A new thing. So we've now got Mark 4 of that coming in. So these are now not an issue. Steel pipes generally aren't an issue, because we've got 2 lines of them coming in, have we not? Again, it's the old floor style. Now we've got 1 full belt of them coming in, but this isn't something that's concerning. Excuse me. Am I meant to be building these here? Stators. Need steel pipes and quick wire. Oh, was I doing the normal stators before? No. So why are they coming in here? Anybody? Oh, they're meant to be going in there. Well, that was a slight screw up, wasn't it? I want to delete the line because it ends up going weird. So it'll be you that's coming in there. That's probably what I meant to do. I've just hooked the wrong lines back up. Then we'll need the dipper. It's alright, we're not doing much more. I just want to correct this mistake that I spotted before I tried to come in next episode. I'm like, what the Jesus is happening? And you go to... there. And... go to that tile there. How about the ones that have been coming out the floor? How did I do those previously? It literally just comes up as a flat line. Fair enough. That is fine. So, next episode, it does look like we're ready to make our stators again. Brilliant, I know, right? Absolutely brilliant. But we've definitely upped the quick wire. Definitely, definitely. Is it worth it? That's clock, imbecile. 450 divided by 9. 50 machines. Actually, Quickwire, 450 divided by 60 is 5. This can do 5 machines. That'd give me 45 per minute. I mean, it's stators. We really don't use them for anything. So do I want to go massively overboard with it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to have the quick wire coming in specifically for this. Maybe we will have the splitters because it's not really a product. It's like an end product, should I say, not an intermediate product. So all of this needs to come back out. I'm not going to do it now, don't worry. I say all of this. What? That took a few seconds. But yeah, we've done for our quick wire, which is what we wanted to get done today. So that seems like a decent place to leave off. So, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!